Good morning. It's the University of Sewing and it's Facebook Live, and I'm back, guys. So I am sorry that I haven't been around, but I think I'm pretty much over, not completely. My head's still a little stuffy, but I'm pretty much over whatever nastiness I picked up over last week. So we are back and ready to go, guys. So it has been a lovely week. You guys have stepped up to the plate and made everybody just have to hop while I was gone. Thank you very much for doing that. We've already gotten one order this morning. Thank you. I am really excited to see all those orders coming in. Now, let me tell you what's going on so that you know as far as our plans for the holidays. We are planning on closing the shop on the 23rd. It's a Saturday. We're going to close the 23rd, and we will not be back open until the 2nd. Now, what does that mean for you? Well, shop online to your heart's content, but we will ship when we get back. And remember that 25% off the feet, the hoops, the luggage is all good until the 1st of December, or excuse me, the 1st of January. So you can go online, shop for whatever you need. If you see something you want and it is not in stock, give me a quick call or go ahead to info@universityofsewing.com. Let me know as soon as possible. There's a possibility I might be able to get it for you before we close. So I just wanted you to know about all those wonderful, fun things. Okay. So let's talk about what we're going to give away today for our lovely viewers. If you are watching this video within 24 hours of it posting and you share this Facebook Live video with your friends and family who will see your feed, then you are going to be entered into a drawing to get not one, but 2 panels. I have these 2 really cute panels. One of them is Santa, and I will show you this all kind of laid out and why this is such a cute panel and what you can do with it really quickly and use it. And then the other panel is, this is Santa in a vertical orientation. And here we have Santa in 4 different little variations. Here we go. So look how cute this is. So this could be pillows, it could be part of a quilt, or it could be what I did with this other Santa panel. It could be bags. So what's really wonderful about this is all you'd have to do to make it into a bag is take another piece of fabric just like you would the pillow and then leave it open. But let's go ahead and show you what I did with these 2. So here is Santa, the one panel, and look what I did. So what I just added a strip of fabric in the back, then I left it open at the top, and I just went and folded it under and made it almost like a pillowcase, and then you can put a ribbon up at the top. This has already got a quilt in it. It is going to be for one of my granddaughters. My other granddaughter is going to get this one. So this one, what I did was I took the whole panel, I backed it with another piece of fabric, again, treated it almost like a pillow, but left the top open and hemmed it. And then I can put my quilt inside there and I can tie that off. Fastest little bags ever. So you could do the very same thing with these cute little guys and make those into bags. And who wouldn't just love their Christmas present wrapped in these cute fabrics? So one of my biggest tips for you this season is go ahead and look through your fabric, get anything festive that you're like, you know, there's nothing wrong with that fabric, but I don't know when I'm going to use it. Make yourself up fabric bags. It will use up a lot of the stash in your Christmas fabrics or just fabrics that you don't know what you're going to use them for. Over this period of time while I was home, I made easily, I want to say probably 20 to 30 bags. They came up together really fast. I just went and sewed, put the two pieces of fabric together, sewed the sides, sewed the bottom, and then hemmed the top. Then all you have to do is get some ribbon, tie it up at the top, reusable bags, and you are set and ready to go. If you have a serger, you can make it even faster. Finish off those edges on the three different edges, serge the top edge, fold it down, and finish it up on your sewing machine with a very fast little hem. And I'm just going to tell you, it is really a great way to wrap your presents. You know, I'm a really not big fan of the millions of yards of paper that we end up just throwing in the trash when we're all done at Christmas time. If you make these bags up, especially if you're making them for the kids, you know they're going to reuse those bags. They're going to put toys in them. They're going to have fun. They're going to take and do things with them. But you as an adult can go ahead and make these nice little fabric bags. People can reuse them for their gifts next year. And we'll start something that is a lot more sustainable than just throwing everything in the trash. Besides, think of all the money you'll save. You don't have to buy that paper. You've got that beautiful fabric. Let's use it for something creative. Okay, I have some really great gift ideas. I wanted to let you know that we ended up getting our advent calendars from Robert Kaufman very late. We did not have them until about 2 weeks before you would put up an advent calendar. So because they came in so late, I am really just in a position where most people won't be able to use these till next year now. But you know what? If you want to go ahead and purchase them, they are 50% off. And these guys have, it says panel Christmas calendar, red and gold. And that's what you're going to see on, they'll be in our sales section on our website. But go ahead and get yourself one now because the price is really great and they're brand new. They're beautiful, but we just got them in too late. So that was one idea for you for next year. But let's talk about some things I have out on the table, and then we're going to take a walk around the shop and show you all kinds of really cool stuff. So every one of us as sewers can always use some new scissors. We have some really pretty ones. We have the serrated Kai scissors. These are actually a really great price, guys. They are only $65 for the set of 3. And I will tell you, my Kai scissors are the best. They take very little to keep them sharpened. I have had several pairs that it's been over a year since I've done that. So what has been really surprising to me about them is that they stay sharp so long. And the serrated ones are especially nice because they grab your fabric. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move to another pair we have. If you don't like serrated scissors, we have this pretty blue set. And you know what, Dave? You're going to have to show him something for a second because I need to get a drink of water.
So like Margaret said, there's lots of gifts around the store. We try to make it festive. We've got our tree out. There's a coffee mug. And there is a tote bag. This is the apron class that's going on today. We do have plenty of t-shirts still in stock. Margaret talked about scissors. Here's some tulip pink scissors. Accessory bag. And it looks like Margaret has made it back to get me out of trouble.
I did. I made it back. Sorry about that, guys. All right. It was better than me coughing at you the whole time. And now I have the water close by. All right. Look at these really pretty scissors. If you like blue, How cute are these? So this particular group of 3 Kai scissors are they are not serrated. So they're called the True Blue gift set. And I will just tell you that, again, once you own some Kai scissors, you're going to be really pleased. They don't take a lot of sharpening. They stay sharp for a really long time. They're made in Japan. And as per usual, the Japanese seem to do things very well. So they're very lovely. Okay. So what about maybe a gorgeous little tin from Schmetz Needles? And you get this wonderful package. It's going to have the little booklet. It's got a grab it magnet, and it's got sets of lovely needles for you. We've got a 9-piece set that calls itself the costume set. You've got stretch needles, universal needles, and jean needles in there. Then we've got a 10-piece set of the costume set, which this one comes with stretch needles, jean needles, and Microtex needles. How about some stretch needles and knit needles? You've got felt and crafting needles, and in this group you are going to have some non-stick needles, jeans needles, and universal. And then we have the upholstery and home deck set. This one has top stitching needles with jean needles. This one right here for piecing and quilting, it's got your Microtex and quilting needles. And then finally, a nice selection of multi-sizes of stretch needles. These are all together in this lovely tin. And wouldn't you just love to have that under your Christmas tree? But if you don't want to get it for yourself, I'll bet you might have a friend that would be a lovely gift for.
So, Margaret, this week while you were gone, I listened to different conversations about needles. And one of the things that was different versus you being here is some people said, well, I just use a universal needle. And I'm thinking, okay, that probably can kind of work because that's the kind of thing I do sometimes. But really, I mean, does Schmetz needles really make a difference? I want to have you maybe kind of clear things up.
So my personal opinion on needles are the biggest reason I use Schmetz needles is because they're all labeled. Right in the booklet, and we give them away all the time. And if you want one, just make a note in your order that you would like one of the Schmetz needle books. And it shows you how they're marked. They have color coding. The color coding shows you what type of needle they are and what size of needle they are. So you're not going to get mixed up in what you're looking at. Now, you might need to get the magnifying glass out to see everything, but it's on there. And the really great thing about Schmetz is the selection of needles. One of the things I tell people all the time, and I actually get on Facebook from time to time, and I will get into some of the groups and I will talk. And what I've discovered is Bernina has this wonderful thing. Their sergers, their long arms, their sewing machines all use home sewing machine needles. So the really great thing is that you can go and select the right needle for the job.
And that's the key, selecting the right one. It's not like you use the same knife in the kitchen.
I do not use the same knife for every job in the kitchen, and I certainly don't use the same needle for every job. So if you are struggling, you're having skipped stitches, something's not quite working, you're hearing kind of maybe it sounds almost like it's punching through your fabric. Number one, change your needles often. They're like a pencil point. They get dull. Then number two, if you're working with woven fabrics, your quilting cottons, your batiks, canvas, jean material, all of those things, you can use what's called Microtex needles. Microtex needles come in sizes, I believe they start in a size 8 and they go up to a size 14. And those needles, what they are is they have this wonderful, very sharp point, but it's also slender. So it slides through fabrics very easily. Microtex, the size 8 is what I'll use on silk. A Microtex 14 is something I'm going to use on a lightweight canvas. if it's a heavyweight canvas or a heavyweight denim material, I'm going to use a jeans needle. That's what they were made for. But did you know that a jeans needle is shaped like a wedge? That wedge makes a hole. So I'm not using it on my batik cottons, and I'm not using it on my quilting cottons. I'm using it for a material that's hard for that needle to penetrate. So all of these things play into it. We have a wonderful YouTube video. If you're not aware of it, we're on YouTube, and you just have to go to universityofsewing.com. But we have a wonderful YouTube video where the Schmetz needle lady, Rhonda, came to us. We spoke at a a Zoom meeting, and she talks all kinds of things about needles. I've run an alteration tailoring business for over 20 years, and I just learned that if you use the right needle for the right job, it makes everything so much easier. So if you have an issue, if you're having problems, if you're not sure what to do, you can always contact us, and I'm happy to help and see if we can't get you the right needle for your job. It's really kind of sweet. We have customers who come in all the time, and they're like, Margaret, what do I use for this particular project? And you know what? I just have years of experience of doing a variety of different sewing projects. So if I can help you, info@universityofsewing.com, or give us a call at 812-323-2665. Let's get back to Christmas present ideas. Okay, one of the things that I know I always try to do, so I'm going to give you the easy things to do. Do you have some charm packs at home, and you need to come up with a really fast quilt? Well, this About Face Rosa, it's a Villa Rosa design, is the fastest quilt, it seems like to me, ever. You use your charm pack, then you go and use a light color and a dark color, and then a border around the outside edge, and it is done. These designs are only $2 each, and you could have the fastest quilt ever. We also have some really great designs from Pineapple Studio. This one uses one of your jelly rolls, and it's a super cute quilt. Very nice. We have another one called Zip It. That one was Boardwalk. This one's called Zip It. This is really cute, and I like this one a lot. And this one, you're going to use more yardage to do this. So these are really fast and easy quilts. We have a uniquely Matilda design. We have this as a kit too, so that you could pick this up and make it so fast, and it's a really cute pattern. It uses those Alexander Henry designs. There's also some other nice ones from Pineapple Studio. So I just wanted to show you there's some fast quilt designs that if you're really heart set on making a quick and fast quilt, you got it set up. But let's talk about some easy things. How about do you have a friend, or maybe it's you, that has a Bernina love? Well, why don't you get them a cool bag? I love this one. It is so pretty. You know what, Dave? I don't own this one, so maybe you need to get me one. So look at this. You can put all of your stuff in here. It is really nice and set up perfectly for the person going on. I mean, you could use this for business, but you could use this for your retreats. It's set up and ready to go. And guess what you can do with it? It's also a backpack. I love this, that you can just hook those on there and you can use it as a backpack. Super cute design, and I think this would make a fabulous present for somebody. We also have some nice little accessory bags to keep all of your Bernina stuff all put together. There's this nice little thing. I haven't opened this up, but with this, when you open this up, it'll sit flat and there's spots for all your feet. Very nice little design. Dave showed you the other. We also have several bigger accessory boxes that you can do with your Bernina stuff. So look at this little cute guy. He's really cute. This is a two-toe bag. And you can use this for accessory items. You can use this for your small serger. You can use this to take with you on a retreat. So very nice. How about this, guys? This is heirloom embroidery accessories, and this is so pretty. You've got a wonderful little bodkin. You've got a place to store your needles. You've got your scissors. You've got a little awl and a thimble. And then this little pretty thing that you can put on almost anything. So very beautiful, nice little set, a lovely present idea for someone. So those are the ones. Oh, and Dave brought over friction markers because we all can use some more friction markers. Don't forget about those great stocking stuffers. And if you really want the most fun little stocking stuffer, how about the little lipstick case that holds your pins in it? Is that not nice? So that's a really cute little stocking stuffer that you can do. And a great way to store your needles without getting stuck by them. All right, let's go ahead back over. Let's take a quick peek over here. We've got lots of different panels, guys. These can either be made up like I did into those bags, or what about this wonderful little Lewis and Irene table runner set that you could do for a great fast present. So do those. Don't forget about all of the big books right now that are available. Big books for the Bernina Big Books. You want to maybe get one of those for somebody. You know what? I spent a little more time at home than I meant to this week. And I took a quick look through the computerized quilting book. If you haven't looked at that one yet, and you own a machine that can do your quilting using your embroidery unit, that book is great. You will really like that. And I'm going to get that drink of water again. So give me 1 second here. Being all around the dust and everything has reactivated the sinuses. So, okay. We have in stock right now a beautiful red two-toe luggage bag. These are ready to go. And then we've got some great, still not completely over this, am I, guys? So, all right. So one of the things that you might want to think about, again, storage bags, things to take with you to sit. If you've got some kids that you are looking at, or maybe when I say kids, I'm talking about anybody over 10 and maybe up to 18, and you're thinking about something for a nice Christmas gift and they like to sew. I don't know if you realize it or not, but we have this wonderful Ever-Sewn sewing starter kit. It comes with a rotary cutter, a ruler, a mat. It comes with their tape measure, scissors, clippers, safety pins, markers, clips, little hem marker, and a magnetic tray for their pins. They have those. Everything here to get them started. That's a great way to go with that. And then we're going to move around over here for our lovely Bernina. This is our holiday box. If you haven't thought about this one, this has got some really great stuff in it. For starters, I'm going to just show you guys that this has the prettiest set of Bernina scissors ever. And I'm really mad that I can't just buy this by themselves. Look how beautiful those are. They are very, very lovely. And you may want to go ahead and get this just for this lovely group of things. So, Dave, come over and take a quick peek over here at some of the things that come with this. You're going to get embroidery collection. You're going to get thread. You're going to get a roller work set. You're going to get a gold foot. You're going to get a fabric bundle. You're going to get a kit to do your own tote. The tote is so cute. You're going to get a Bernina ornament, a scarf, a steel tumbler with Bernina logo on it. You're going to get a skills hub class. Now, a lot of you may not know about this yet. Bernina has offered now since I want to say this has come out in about the last 6 months. It's called the Skills Hub. And if you own a Bernina and you are wanting some specialized education, maybe some additional education to the mastery class to what you've already gotten from your book, the Skill Hub is a great place to get that. So they have a class already out on the 790 Pro, and they've got several other classes out there. But you're going to get a free class with this bundle. And then you get a free digital subscription to Inspiration Magazine, which is really quite fun. That is the Bernina magazine that is all about your various European kind of clothing and crafts and things like that. And if you've never seen that magazine, it's really, really interesting. Those of you who might be familiar with Berta magazine, you might know what I'm talking about there. Okay. So I want to remind people that we have these beautiful samples here still at the shop. When you make a purchase of any of the samples here right behind our beautiful Q16, if you purchase any of these samples, all that money is going to go to our Pakistani school. Now, we should be having some more pictures. They had, right before I got sick, we had an opening with them, and they have now got pictures of people in class taking and looking and doing things with their new sewing machines, and you can see them kind of in process and what's going on with that. Also, there's a GoFundMe site that you can go on, and I would really encourage you. I mean, the wonderful thing about this is that you are giving people a skill set that they can use for the rest of their lives and change their lives. And this is our opportunity to do something really just extremely, I mean, when you think about it, this whole idea that we can affect somebody halfway across the world and affect their lives. I mean, I saw these women and they're taking these classes and they're so excited and they look so happy. And it's really something else. And I hope that you guys will get behind this like I am. And we had this wonderful customer, Lorraine, who gave a big dollar amount to this recently. And anything, I mean, $10 is going to go so far in this adventure. So if you can help, we would be really grateful for that. Maybe you can't do it right now at Christmas time, but you know what? If we're going to keep this going, we're going to need some donations throughout the year. Maybe you can do, just $25 a quarter, something like that. Anything like that would be so helpful. So I hope you will consider that. But if you come in and you get something from this group of samples, all that money will go into that fund. So please think about that. You get a free gift for somebody, and then you can give that money will all go to this charity. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. I will try to stop coughing. My sinuses just are it's raining today, and that's never a great thing for my sinuses, and then just having gotten over this silly cold. So what can I say? So everybody, did you see this? Did you show this, Dave? Did we show off any of this? Hey guys, those of you who have gotten 790s, they're all in. They're all in. We got to test the machines and make sure they're all working. But all of you should have your 790 Pros for Christmas. So hopefully there's no problems with that. But you will be hearing from us after we test them and make sure there isn't any issues. And I hope that you have a wonderful Saturday. And we'll see you next Friday for Facebook Live.